Welcome back to the African Girl Story. Today I'll be sharing another story with us. Like I said, most of the African Girl Story are my story. And we're still in relationship number 3. Now I would like to talk about the death of my child before the birth of my child. Because I just got a sensation that it's just 2 days to the birth of my child. And after 21 days, he died. Now here is the story. On the 20th of December 2019, I gave birth to a son. And when I gave birth to that boy, he had too many complications because of the abuse I went through. I was beaten. In fact, the first time I knew I was pregnant, it was through beating. And I'm someone that always counsel others to tell them that no man is entitled to beating a woman. So when I'm sharing my story, I'm not sharing it to please anyone. I'm only sharing it for people that want to learn from it, to learn from it. When you are actually the one advocating for others, just know that the test of that thing will come to you. But how you handle it is what matters. So when I had the first slap from my ex-husband, I was asking him questions like, you just slapped me because I was shocked. And he said he would slap me again if I say what I said. So I knew it was not a joke. Now what am I trying to say? Based on all this abuse, both emotionally and physically, I had too many complications when I gave birth to my child. I gave birth to that child through CS because the child had refused to come out. All the spell work they did, the manipulations plus the physical abuse, together with the emotional abuse, the child refused to come out. So it has to be CS. The CS was supposed to take my life because the plan was she will continue to push till she'll give up. Then if she goes through the other way, which is CS, of course, once need to enter her body now, it don't be. Once there's a tearing in her body, she must go. But there are people that have paid a price and they are chosen for some certain things. So no matter how you do, just know you're only fighting with yourself. Because a man that is fighting with a breeze will never win that breeze because nature is breeze. You will fight till you're tired, but the breeze is a constant thing, which is natural. And before I go to the hospital, I brought out my check booklet and I gave a check booklet to the man I was then married to go and sow it as a seed for me. I never knew the complications that will happen because I've been going for scan. I never saw any issue in my scan. But on the day of the delivery, eventually everyone in his family was traveling. That was the day the elder sister traveled to Abia State. Few days before that time, before his father traveled to Akwa Ibom. Everyone was traveling just because it was almost time for my delivery. If you know you are a pregnant woman, don't think delivery is about how many times I've given birth. It's actually a journey. And you must invite God to be with you in that journey till you give birth. Even after the delivery, you still have to hold on God. I held on God. I sowed seed. I prayed like never before, without even knowing that this was in front of me. And after I gave birth to the child, the complications were too much. So they took him to Skibo. Skibo is a unit for children that are having too many issues. Now he was there for 21 days. Yes, I did CS, but I didn't stay in the hospital. I went to the house. And almost every day I was going to see him. When it was time for them to really do what they think they want to do, they didn't know that what they did was for my own good, because it is now over my dead body to even have a child in that kind of family and with that kind of person. They took the child as if it was a sacrifice, because the person they actually want to sacrifice was not giving in. So they took a quicker one with too many complications. Hole in his brain, hole in his heart. Having, I'm trying to remember the name, but there's a big hole to his mouth, a tear. And you cannot feed him normal, because the hole there is connected to his heart. That's why I said he has a hole in his heart and in his brain. So it was really, really complicated. I didn't like the fact that my own child would bear all of that. But the Holy Spirit told me that is your life that small child is paying for. That everything that was supposed to hit you during the pregnancy went to that child. So don't worry yourself. I'm taking care of it. And immediately I got this confirmation, I was happy. I just made up my mind that whatever thing that happens is fine by me, because that would have been me. And before I knew it, as if they read my mind, this guy came and told me that I cannot be going every day to see the boy again, that I have to rest because I did CS. He did not stop me from going to see the boy the second day of the CS, the third day of the CS, the fourth day, when it was still very fresh, and painful. But you stopped me after it was 2 weeks to enter the third week, just because he has exceeded the days that you thought he would have been gone or dead. And he said, the doctor said, I shouldn't be coming to the hospital again to see the boy, that I need to rest. Then the same man went to the same doctor and nurses to tell them that my own doctor said, because it's two, let me make it clear, because it's two doctors, I delivered in another private hospital. Then they took this child to UPTH hospital, Skibu unit. So he was saying that my own doctor said I shouldn't be coming again to see the boy because I did CS. He told the nurses there that I cannot really move because of my CS. While he came back to tell me that the doctor said I shouldn't be coming to see the boy again. So in my mind, I was worried. I was like, first week that was in pains, I was managing to see this boy. Second week, I was still in pain, but not as bad as the first week. I was still coming. Now the third week, what has changed? I said, I am getting better. That if you actually want me to be okay, it's even when I go to see my son. So why are you stopping me? I am fine. I'm beginning to be healed. My mother that even came from Mugo stayed only 4 days. The fourth day she left. Now let me describe where I was staying. I was staying in a duplex where the rooms are upstairs. The parlor and the kitchen is downstairs. My mother left 4 days after the CS. And I always manage to walk down that staircase for someone that did CS. What was her reason? That her husband cannot stay alone, that she wants to go and stay with him. When I'm saying certain things, I don't hate anybody. I am not saying anybody should take sides with me. I am not looking for people that will take side with me. I beg, not take side with me. But I'm sharing this story for other people that are going through this, to buckle up and never to give up. Because if I had given up on my faith, today I would have been dead. If someone that is the same blood with me, in quotes, or someone that you're married to as title can do all of this, who else cannot do it? There are good and genuine ones, but that does not mean that everyone is good. And when you are really in trouble, that is when you really see the heart of men. So when my mother left, I was always managing from the first week to calm down, boil water, take it up slowly. Even if it would take me 2, 3, 4 hours, I would do it till I have my bath. Now this is the 3rd week. It's as good as I am stronger than my 1st and 2nd week. All of a sudden, you stopped me from seeing the boy. I rebelled on it.